Alrighty, round 4 or 3-0 here. Faithful Ponder, sure. Oh, thank you for reminding me. I always forget. Point. Does the Adventure Rummage guy have a place in the format? Right now, no. In the future, I hope so. I think it's a strong card. I just don't think it belongs. Like, Faithful Saluting doesn't belong in this format right now. If there's a Faithful Saluting deck in the format, I think there's a Rummage guy in the format as well. Like, Boros Bully is a strong deck, but it's just weaker than Jeskai right now. I think I'm just going to turn 1 Faithful. Against aggro decks, I want it on turn 1. And against anything else, I have time that it doesn't matter if I wasted my turn. If I know my opponent's on Tron, I probably turn 1 Ponder, but I don't. I think I'd rather hedge against aggro than a controlling deck, if that makes sense. Wow. You bet. That's awesome stuff. Show him who's boss. Our opponent's Jeskai. I'm going to respect Spellstutter Sprite. Play this tapped because I'm going to need that third island. Next turn we can play our island. If he has Scred, it's not that big of a deal. I just want to respect Spellstutter here. We have Reaping in hand, so I'm going to play my dudes up pretty aggressively. Gets the planes, huh? If he has turn 4 Drifter Ephemerate, we're going to cry because our hand's super medium. Borderline bad. Evoke Drifter's fine. Play a Ponder. If they go for Drifter Ephemerate, I think I snap in response. Like, yeah, he gets his Drifter back, but the Ephemerate doesn't hit twice and he doesn't have a dude on board afterwards. Journey my fam. I'll snap in response. That's fine. So we're going to get snap back. We're going to evoke our Drifter and snap it. I just don't have the mana reduction, so it's less insane. It's still good, though. I could also hardcast it, but I think I want to go ahead and snap it. Yeah, I remember. I will try to remember. Well, this is awkward. Not very many good cards here. He has Nut draw. It's 2 of. Maybe 3. That was insane. My man's pretty good at Magic. Ooh, he gets Bounce's Journey too. That's fine. Not really. I'm crying on the inside. His draw is insane. Dispel. My poor heart. Please don't have Spellstutter Sprite too. At this point, I can't respect it. Okay. You bet. Doing it like this because I plan on playing Reaping. And I want to make sure I get back my Drifter. Because he could have a counter spell. So this way you can counter a familiar reaping, but not my drifter reaping. Hardcast drifter. Sure. So if we find Flicker, we win. Yeah, I like Pharaoh in the matchup. I'm going to play Seagate. I guess I'm fine with evoking at that point. My opponent has Journey, but I don't think it's a big deal anymore. We're grinding them down. How to win if my snow creature is exiled? Snap their board. Infinite. You get infinite spells. You flicker your sanctuary. You need 2 flickers, as well as the 2 Phantoms and a Drifter. Flicker 2 sanctuaries, net 1 mana. Then second flicker, so you put back the flicker and a random spell on top, right? Then the second one flickers Drifter Sanctuary, draw those cards. You have 1 extra mana. Repeat ad nauseum. Do whatever you want with that mana. Sometimes, a lot of the times, 4 Drifters are going to kill him faster than Deep Analysis. Worried about Ephem right now. We can still grind it out, but it's definitely a problem. But we have Reaping already found, so future flickers are going to be insane and stuff. It's not like my life total's under pressure. I don't want the extra faithful. I kind of want the land. Yeah, give me the land. It's kind of slow. Depending on how you're killing, it can be. Ah, if I can type. There you go. It's like 3 or 4 extra clicks from the compared to the crap combo. Double Archaeomancer draw gets back another scred. I hate it popping out like that, so let's do that. So that way it'll pop that way. I can't say I really want to trade with this Drifter. I'd rather smack you back. I'm at 31. Wait. That's greedy. Ah, he's doing it like that? That's low value. I don't like that. I like that even less. He kills my Drifter. Ooh. Let's see if we can't punish. I think I'm going to use up too much mana to play this Faithful out. 3 of for the flicker. Bottom. Bottom. Wow. Well, that was unlucky. I guess I'm just going to play the Faithful then. It's a 3 of. Figured I'd find it by then. It's fine. We still have Reaping, so it's not like it's that big of a deal. We got plenty of value in our hand. At this point, Ephemerate is not going to be a hard lock at all. Like, it's going to get a lot of value, but it's not going to end the game. Seeker's fine. We know he still has Journey to Nowhere in hand, so we know he has actual nothing to work with right now. So he can still go for the kill if we find it. It's not like my life total's under pressure. Despite taking 6 a turn in the air. That's hilarious. I love this deck. If you can't tell. Eventually, we will find the card we need. What the heck? 22 left in my library. That's like all my lands, too. This is mad awkward. Is it even possible to whiff anymore? Jeez. I still have enough mana for that. No, I submitted the deck last week. No one complained. At least that I saw. I don't check Reddit enough to tell, though. I check the Reddit challenge thread, and that's it. Finally! Oh my god. Holy. It only took me... How many cards do I know on the bottom? 4? 5? My entire deck. Oh, he does a counterspell. Look at that. I thought it was Journey. What happened to the Journey? Because he just played a bounce land. Brainstorm. That's fine. Is there a way to go infinite? Probably. Balls Astro, I think. No, there's no real way to go infinite here. Outside of putting Reaping on top and stuff. Is there? I think I'm missing it. I'd have to... There's still a Drifter left, and I think I could technically set it up. Let's just pass. I've got Flicker up. It's not like it can actually stop me from going for stuff next turn. I'm man top decked, right? But we know he has Land Mystery, so I'm not too concerned. I want to shuffle because I put a lot of good cards on the bottom. Gonna do this upkeep. So that way if he has removal, we still draw a Reaping like this. So the one we put on, click on first goes on top. See if he has a Scred. Guess not. I don't want to flash it back. It's going to take too much time. Like, I need Cancrix and I want a Muldrifter or 2 back. I know he can't remove my stuff now. So now even if he has a counterspell to kill. Kind of. I'm so likely to find the second. So make sure we get that back. Then play the Crab and Kill. He does have Sprite. Game 1 win is pretty huge. I think it's really close. Sometimes. This draw was just kind of nuts though. Our opponent didn't have Ephemerate. It only works because I'm not flickering Cancrix. So it's the same one. It doesn't work with Sanctuary. Because I'm flickering Astro and Sanctuary, so they're the new permanents every turn. Cancrix just stays, so I can keep the same target. About to find out if he has it or not, as far as FM. Finally get to try out the Giga Drow's plan. What do I care about mystical teachings? It's way too expensive. Just run deep analysis. That's my answer to everything that costs 4 or more in his card advantage. Just run deep analysis. He does have ephemerate. Yeah, I think Giga Drow's is going to be good too. That's why I put it in. In theory, it sounds great. In practice, we'll find out. This is kind of worst case scenario build. He's got Seeker and Stealth Search, right? So he's pretty aggressive. It's one of the more high variance builds, basically. So they can just kind of get you out of nowhere with some nut draws. Because sometimes you just have, like, you know, turn 2 Seeker, turn 3 something. Like, I don't know, Skyfisher. Turn 4 Drifter Ephemerate, I win. Because that's what the matchup comes down. Do you have Drifter Ephemerate early? If no, I'm probably beating you. With most hands. Like, my opponent's draw was really good this game. It just didn't have the Ephemerate, right? He had the Dispel, he had the Counterspell and all that stuff. He had Removal times a lot. I just demolished him, though. This game kind of wasn't close. I hate Snap in this matchup. Still got to cut 4. Strength is medium. Kind of want to cut Nightscape and keep the 4 Faithfuls against a build with where I'm going to be playing more cantrips and stuff. With Giga Drows, I kind of want to cut the Nightscape. Maybe 1 Flicker and 1 Ponder and keep in Nightscape. Is that crazy? Because that way I can just play more. Okay. I want to keep in Nightscape against this build. I feel like I want more familiars. He has the Spell Sitter Sprites. I'm kind of scared of them. Do I need 4 Oracle? I want 4 Oracle. I don't need it. How does this guy always find his way into my opening hand? It's like 50% or more. Maybe this is a mull because it's kind of mediocre. But I think you keep it because it's got the Astro and the lands and stuff. Good. Turn 2 cantrip means I get to slam this Faithful. I have to tank on whether I want an island or not. Round 4. We won game 1. This is game 2. This hand is worrying. I'm probably playing Crab next turn and milling myself. I did. But like I said, I'd rather it be on the bottom than the top. It was more of a incredulous, you know, I'm what is going on? Why is it always on the bottom kind of thing rather than a, oh my god, it's on the bottom. I'd rather it be on the bottom than the top. If they save a lot of counters, that's what that's for. I think I get the white source now. I know I'm going to go ahead and get the second blue source. I'm gonna need double white eventually, though. I'm gonna play crab out. If he has relic, he has relic. I need to start milling myself. This hand is really bad. That's fine. I don't care enough to fight over it. Because we're really flooded right now, so I kind of wanted to dig into deep analysis. Let's see if he has it. Drifter Ephemerate on turn 4. Archaeomancer. It's also gross. Our draw is really bad right now. Like, we're in big trouble because our draw is so land heavy. We're probably losing because we're super flooded. Like, turn 4 do nothing is worst case scenario right now. Not only do we keep a hand with Cancrix, we drew lands off the top. Our opponent's probably just going to be able to win. Prevent me from building a hand at this point. It's a very good draw. If he has Ephemerate, we lose. Because he's going to Pyro those, right? Jeez. We know he has Pyro too. I hate it when they draw like this. I don't fight now, because otherwise it's just kind of useless. I think I just fight over the Pyro at that point. Because he's getting back a cantrip, right? I hate it when they have it naturally. It's such a pain in the butt when your draw's bad and they just have the Ephemerate super early. It's so punishing. If this resolves, we stand a chance at least. It's our best chance. It's just ignoring the fact that he gets a spell every turn now and try and overcome. Oh, no. Not like this. This is why you run 19 lands. Tribe's kind of garbage these days. They don't have Gush. I think Jeskai might be one of our hardest matchups. I'm not winning the fight over Rebound. I don't win the fight because he's got Red Blast, right? He's going to untap, and it's so likely as another. I'm surprised my deep analysis even resolved. Decides to not Ephemerate. Okay, he's bouncing his plans. It's fine. And 2. That doesn't work. To make it worse, my opponent has no idea what he's doing. Just BM. Standard Bear? Come on, man. God, that's so many lands. What the heck? I'm running out of lands to draw. Jeez, I don't even want to play Sanctuary to get back Preordain because I know my opponent has Spell Stutter Sprite. I don't want to shuffle those lands either, so I'm holding on to Wilds. This draw is actually the worst possible. If I win this game, it's a miracle. Because my opponent brought in Standard Bear and stuff like that. Like, if I win, it's because my opponent has no idea how to approach this matchup. Not because my draw was good or I played well. It does, I guess. Doesn't it? Because all copies have to target it, right? Show it to me. 3 in hand. Ah, you're good at magic. Woo. Double Red Blast. Wait, gets Preordain? I don't know if I like that. I kind of just like getting more Red Blast and stuff, even though you can't cast it right now. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. Maybe he's sniping. This hard counters Giga Drowse, right? My only read is he's sniping. I don't think I Sanctuary Dispel. I kind of want to now. Because they have Drifter. I don't need the body from Drifter. So we're going to do this. Yeah, I think it's just a case of sniping, because this is secret tech. I haven't posted a list yet with Dukiga draws. So it's either sniping or he watches my stream regularly. One or the other. Unfortunate moment of being a streamer right now. Might as well try and fight. If he has second ephemerate, I'm gonna cry. Oh, triple red blast. That's why he didn't get it back. That's why he's been getting back preordained. Good grief. I think it's more likely he knows my deck list. Because I'm pretty sure it works with the copy, right? Yeah. He won't tell me in chat if he does. No. Ooh. I don't think concede and go to game 3 because the game's not over yet. That's fine. Doing it like this. I know I have the sanctuaries, but I think I just want to draw a bunch of cards still. Draw first because I want that dispel. There isn't a whole lot, but I think I still want that. Because basically I just have to hope he runs out of counterspells in his upkeep. He's already seen 3 red blast, 1 counterspells, so he's starting to run low. Because he hasn't been getting back counters, he's been getting back cantrips. So this buys us time until he finds his second ephemerate. Or bounces Archaeomancer, so that's really slow, so that's fine. Especially if he doesn't have the 6th land. Oh, he does. Oh, if it doesn't work, that would be huge. How many creatures are in my graveyard? 1, 2, 3? I think I can actually just start grinding down the ephemerate now. Not taking much damage. It's 1 spell a turn, and we cast a lot now. Oh, that's huge if that's the case. We'll try it eventually, I guess. See if he gets Red Blaster or a Counterspell. Counterspell, that's fine. Salt's pretty free to get at this stage. Shuffle immediately, draw some of the lands I put on bottom. Because there are actually 0 islands left to draw. Cool. Thanks, chat. Sometimes chat actually helps. So that means we can just wait until we draw 2 familiars, of which I've seen 0. That's fine. We don't care. That's actually kind of helpful because now I don't have to discard 2. Because like he's going to have counter spells, right? At this point, I don't even know if I want the Giga Drowse. It might just be easier to run them out of counters. Do we have the... We have the 6. How have I seen 0? It makes some sense if I only had Sunscape, but this is 0 out of 6 and 35 cards. Yeah, so that just means our opponent has no idea what he's doing. There's 1. We just need 2 and we'll Giga Drowse him. He might have a spell search, right? That'd get awkward. Guess not. I do need the flicker. There we go. Oh. What do we discard? I guess just the island still. I don't want to... like, discarding Drifter is too much of a tell of what I'm planning. Can he even stop this? This is insane. This is so good. I don't think you can stop this, can he? What do you even do about that as a Jeskai player? I'm gaining so much life a turn. And I'm just going to Giga Drowse your board. It's got to feel horrible. I can't believe I'm winning this game either. You saw how fluttered I was, chat. This draw's not good. I did too. I guess we're discarding Drifter. Yeah, my opponent played really poorly, I agree. But, you know, our opponent's also 3-0. That just shows the power level of Jeskai and how actually insane it is. Thoughts on bans, if I'm right? Because opponent playing at this level is 3-0. The power level is so high, it doesn't matter how you play. If he's stocked up on counters, he still loses. That's what he's been doing ever since he drew Ephemerate. So it's going to be 9. One. So I've got 1, 2. I want 2 on the lands there. Then 1, 2, 3. Doesn't really matter at that point. Just make sure his mountains are tapped. Wait, I left an island up. Shit. How did I leave an island up? I thought I clicked on that. Oh, crap. If he has Dispel, it doesn't matter now. Thankfully, we're good at Magic and top deck to the kill. Yeah. Giga Drowse is the solution. My opponent had Ephemerate, had all these counters in hand, probably has double Pyro counter spell. I don't understand how it was untapped. I could have swore I clicked on them all. With the way it moved too, because it separated one and then I clicked on the 3 that were together, right? It made sense that, at least with the way I thought it was playing out, that I got them all. It's not that big of a deal. I just wasn't that careful because I was like, yeah, I've won. You know, full of myself. Classic bird move. Super full of myself. Throw the game. And then it doesn't matter anyways. Because there's no justice in the world. It's classic bird move. Your draws is pretty nuts. I definitely think we keep in Fourth Faithful. Because that's how we just not die in the meantime. Our opponent played pretty poorly though. I still... like, our draw was so bad that the only way we won is our opponent played poorly. But if our draw was less, you know, garbage, you know, 12 lands in the beginning. If our draw was actually good, I think the Giga Drowse is a solution to this matchup. I'm pretty convinced just by this one match. Because they play out like this so often, where they have Ephemerate, but you play so many deep analysis that the one spell a turn doesn't keep up in time. Eventually they will get you, but Giga Drowse makes sure that eventually can't happen, because you just kill them eventually instead of getting caught up. So that's a 4-0. That's a big win. This might actually lock us for top 8, because there's 65 players, 7 rounds. So like 3, 4, and 3s are going to make it. No, 4 and 5 and 2s actually. I'm a big liar. We got to win one more for a win and in.